Hello everyone, I am here to talk all about cozy fall sips and steep up a delicious latte just to show you how easy it is to make your own lattes at home. I'm going to kind of go through our latte section in the catalog. So it's like a 4-page section. So I'll kind of just chat a little bit about some of the different lines that we carry. And then first, you know what, let's get my tea steeping first for my latte. So the one thing that I want to tell you guys is that you can make a tea latte from absolutely any tea. So we've got our latte blends we're gonna talk about, but you can use any tea, and there's so many great options. So I actually am wanting something caffeine free right now, so I am using one of my favorite rooibos teas to make into a latte, which is the caramel cream. If you love a caramel flavor, 2 products that I need to tell you about is this one, caramel cream, rooibos tea, fantastic for an evening latte because no caffeine. And the salted caramel matcha is another incredible matcha or caramel flavored product that we have. Also makes a great latte. Okay, so let's get this steeping. I'm just gonna take 2 scoops. Well, I'm gonna use about 1.5 scoops of this tea. Rooibos is a very fine tea. If you're not familiar, rooibos is comes from a red bush. It is really high in antioxidants and caffeine-free, a little bit naturally sweet. It's a really nice tea with quite strong flavors. Like we have an amaretto, we have a mint chocolate chip, we have a cherry rum punch, we have a cinnamon bun. There's lots of really, really great ones. Flavors are quite strong. So we're gonna just add my hot water to that. And rooibos tea is about a 4-minute steep. And the nice thing about them is that because they are caffeine free, you really don't have to worry about them over steeping. You can steep that for 10 minutes and it's still gonna taste great. But we'll set our tea timer anyway. This is our handy little tea timer that actually has all of the different tea types on it. So you can never over steep your tea again. Always have that perfect cup of tea. So we're just gonna let that steep while I go over a few of the different product lines, in our cozy sips. So first off is the functional latte. Now this is new for this season, and these are great because these are 3 latte blends that we've actually added some fantastic ingredients into. We've added some superfoods in. So we've got lucuma and we've got maca root. So we've got really amped up those health benefits. So like our founder Hadam said, we really want to give you the best bang for your buck as far as that sip that you're putting into your body. Not only does it taste good, but it's also giving you added health benefits. So these I've got my chocolate mocha one out here. So there's chocolate mocha, blueberry vanilla, and pumpkin spice. And these you don't steep them, you just mix them right into your water or your milk, however you want to mix it. They are dairy free. And they are caffeine free. Actually, no, the chocolate mocha is not because the chocolate mocha has coffee beans in it, and this one is my favorite. So they're a pretty fine powder. I just mix them into 1/2 cup of hot water, and then I top them up with frothed milk. Delicious. The chocolate mocha, like I said, is my favorite. The pumpkin spice I find pretty heavy on the spice. As far as pumpkin spice goes, if you're a pumpkin spice lover, what I would recommend, it's my favorite pumpkin product so far, and actually just tried it. Okay, turned off my Wi-Fi. Hopefully this will be okay. I was talking pumpkin spice, wasn't I? We have a new black tea. It's called Pumpkin Bourbon Cocktail, and it is definitely, in my opinion, the most pumpkin-y tea that we have. Would make an excellent latte. Okay, so those are the functional lattes, easy to make. They are a little bit textural. They've got those added ingredients in there that give them a little bit of texture that settles to the bottom. So you do have to kind of keep mixing it up a little bit. So if you're a super textural person, maybe that is not your thing. Okay, so those are the functional lattes. You can read more about them too in the catalog on my website. Next, we're gonna talk about the honey lattes quickly. So we have a whole line of these honey lattes, which are basically a blend of pure Canadian honey, bee pollen, black tea, herbs and spices. We've got some amazing flavors. Brand new for this season is the chocolate chai. We've got a blackberry Earl Grey, cinnamon, and a lavender. So we'll just open that up, let you have a peek inside. You just kind of scoop it out. You steep these, so you'd put that in your steeping sack. Take a couple scoops, steep them for 10 minutes, remove your steeping sack, and add froth milk. They're nice and sweet. My God, this smells so good. This is the blackberry Earl Grey. Oh, they're very, very good. And what a cute little gift that would make for somebody. Okay, so those are the honey lattes. Now your golden ticket to making lattes at home, of course, is a milk frother. If you don't have a milk frother and you want to get into lattes, you need one. That's what takes it to that creamy, cafe-worthy drink. Okay, we're gonna use that right away. Now we've got some premium latte blends. There's a London Fog, absolutely love it. You can also make a great London Fog just using our Earl Grey de la Creme tea. There's a sweet chai latte mix. Again, it's not bad, but it's not my favorite. We have so many other chai teas that I actually find a lot more flavorable. That was not a rule. We could say favorable than the latte blend. We'll talk about those in a minute too. But we've got a sweet chai. There's a winter spice chai. That one is really nice. It's more of a spice blend. It's caffeine free. It has notes of orange in it. And there's a golden vanilla, which is turmeric. So the first ingredient is turmeric. It has cinnamon in it as well. So it's got lots of nice spices. You mix that right into your milk, and it's so good for you. Then we've got a line of taste toppers. So these are little taste toppers that you can sprinkle on top of your latte. We'll use those right away. We've actually added in lucuma and some great superfood ingredients as well. So they are, they're a little bit healthier. There's only 2 grams of sugar per serving. I'm not sure what one serving would be per 1 tablespoon. Well, certainly wouldn't use a tablespoon. I literally use a sprinkle on top of mine. And next, I want to show you these. We've added in for the season this set of beautiful barista spoons. This is like one of my favorite things in the catalog. I love these spoons. I have one so far. I have the copper one. They're so cute and they're so fun for using with our teas. So you get that set of 4. Now we're going to talk chai teas for a minute because we have quite a lot of chai teas because there's a lot of chai latte lovers out there, right? We've got a cinnamon chai black tea, butterscotch chai black tea. That one is my favorite. We have spicy chai pu'er. We have a dark chocolate chai, which is a herbal blend, and cozy pumpkin swirl chai, which is another black tea. And then we've got the turmeric and spice, which is a black tea. It's more spicy. This turmeric is pretty strong in that one. And lastly, we've got the hot chocolate collection. So our hot chocolates are back. And if you've never had Sipology hot chocolates before, they are very decadent. They taste like a homemade cocoa. In fact, cocoa powder is the first ingredient, and they're not too sweet. So they're dairy free. They're great for diabetics. Let me see, what have we got? Per 1 tablespoon of mix, there's 30 calories and 4 grams of sugar. So not a lot of sugar, but the nice thing about that is that if you don't find them quite sweet enough, you can add in your own sweetener. You can add a little bit of sugar or honey or, you know, maybe a shot of Bailey's or rum chata or whatever it is. So we've got cinnamon, peppermint, salted caramel, and the real deal. So there's 4 different flavors. You can get all 4 in a collection and save $10. And what I love about these are they're great little stocking stuffers or a great gift that you can mail out because they're thin, right? You can mail that out for like $2 through Canada Post, which is awesome, with a little note card for somebody. And there goes my connection again. Okay, so let's get to it and make this latte before you guys lose me all together here. So my tea has steeped. It is done. Okay, now, normally I would sweeten it a little bit. Most of our teas are unsweetened. So if you're making a latte is always pretty sweet, right? So, and a latte is a treat. The great thing about making them at home though is that you are controlling how much sugar goes in them. I usually add like a little bit of honey, sweeten it to my liking. You could get, if you have like vanilla syrup, that works nicely too, but you can use whatever sweetener you prefer. Or if you're gonna add a shot of Bailey's like I'm gonna do, maybe you don't need to add any extra sweetener at all. So the tea is steeped. We're going to froth our milk real quickly here. This is only gonna take like under a minute here. I'm just adding in some cold skim milk to my frother. You can totally warm that up first. My tea is really hot, so I'm just I'm just frothing it up cold. And now I have a bottle of apple pie Baileys. Is that what it is? Yes, apple pie Baileys. And so I thought that would go really nicely with the caramel tea. We're having like a caramel apple latte here. So I'm actually adding that right into my milk, and I'm gonna froth that up in my milk. Have you guys had this Baileys before? It's quite nice. I would say though, if I were going to choose between the pumpkin, I think it was a pumpkin spice Baileys, or this one, I think I actually like the pumpkin one better personally, but this one is quite nice. It's very appley. If apple is your thing, I think you would love it. So literally this doesn't take long, and you can also froth oat milk, almond milk. It'll never get as thick though as dairy, but you'll still get a nice froth, and you know, it will sit on top of your tea and make it nice and creamy. And it doesn't take long. I can already feel the resistance in there. So what I like to do is, once I know that I've got some nice froth already, just let that sit for like another 10-15 seconds. That's kind of like, you know, the little secret. So basically, to make a tea latte, you're going to steep, you know, 1/2 to 2/3 of a cup of your tea, and sweeten it to your liking, and then top it up with your froth milk. Voila, done. You don't have to add anything into your milk like I did there, but you know what? Why not? And then you can top it up with something, you know, maybe grate a little chocolate on top. If you wanna amp it up, you could add some whipped cream on top of that too. I often do that with my chai lattes. Something about a chai latte with whip on top is just, it's kind of necessary. If I had some, I would probably use it on this one too. But I don't have any whip right now. So anyways, there's my tea. Here's my frothed milk. I'm gonna just pour that on top. And you don't have to add as much milk as I did. I probably could have steeped a little more tea, but then just give it a good mix. And I think I'm probably only gonna get froth in my first few sips here. But that is, I can taste the tea too. That is incredible. I do not know why I haven't thought of this before actually. So caramel apple latte. Oh, and let's put some, I am using my caramel taste topper. Put a little sprinkle of that on top. There we go. And then let's just give that a little swirl. There. So not only does it look pretty, but oh my gosh, so delicious. And this is hands down my favorite latte cup. It is glass and it's double walled, so it actually keeps the drink nice and hot for a long time, but yet it's cool to the touch. So, and we have a smaller one too. We have a glitter one. This is one from last season, I think. It's got copper glitter, but we have a multicolored glitter one, so that's a really cute cup as well. So anyways, if you have questions for me about lattes at all, please just let me know. I am here. Reach out to me anytime if you have questions. I love to chat, and I've got lots of recipes. So thanks for watching, and we will chat soon.